Hello, Nick Stewart here, and in this video we're going to look at some of the great sports teams in the world and how they've come from nowhere to be incredibly successful by a complete change of mindset and a complete change of culture, and how such tactics can be employed in your everyday use of your existing business, especially your businesses at the moment that might be struggling. There's a lot to be learned from these great sports teams. So let's get to the video and have a look. So let's start this video by talking about sports teams and very successful sport teams. I remember one of my partners from about 10, 15 years ago was telling me how much he admired Sir Alex Ferguson of Manchester United, and basically saying he could be a managing director, chairman of any PLC company, in the way of managing a football team with all its moving parts is actually more difficult than managing a business. But I wanted to talk about a couple of specific sports achievements and how, in essence, it's not too dissimilar from business, right? So for those of you who don't understand cricket, then please forgive me. But if you're in an English-speaking country, with the exception of the United States, you'll understand cricket. So England cricket team, a year ago, they were a complete mess. They just lost to the arch rivals Australia, lost the Ashes series, and just been to the West Indies, got beat. And they basically made a decision from the very top to fire the management board, get a new coach, and get a new captain. So they got a new captain in Ben Stokes, and they got a new coach in Brendan McCullum, who was a New Zealander. And they came in and they adopted a new strategy with exactly the same players. The previous captain, Joe Root, was still in the team, and his form had been suffering, and he blossomed. And they had a strategy and a way of playing cricket, which was, as I said, if you follow cricket, you'll understand this more, which was very innovative. And they basically won every test series they played in, but playing a brilliant brand of cricket, which was getting people re-interested in cricket. But that's a side issue. If you look at it from a business issue, they had just basically taken a team of underachievers, exactly the same people, and with a new culture and a new strategy, they had basically performed, some would say miracles, but it just shows you it's all about the mindset, right? It's really about the mindset. And when you're running a business, it's the same culture. You need to install culture into your business and then get people on the mindset and get people motivated. And it may be that you have to replace your management board and your coach is in essence the CEO or the guy or the general manager. You may have to do that first before you can move forward. Then let's look at another example of something that involves involves investment and appointing the right person. So let's take a look at Liverpool Football Club. Liverpool Football Club, until hadn't won the Premier League since, which is the major trophy they've been trying to win for 30 years. They last won it in 1990. And they had new owners come in. They've tried a couple of managers that hadn't worked. And then they made an investment in Jurgen Klopp, who was, at the time, and still is, probably one of the top 3 managers in the world. So they gave him what he wanted, but they invested in him and the players. And in 2020, they won the Premier League for the first time in 30 years. They won the Champions League, which is the pinnacle of European football. And they re-established themselves as a major brand. And that was about putting investment into the business, but making sure that you had a CEO, a manager of the team, who was basically going to deliver and get everybody to buy into his project, right? I remember when he walked through the door, he says, I have to take everybody and turn non-believers into believers. And I give you these two examples because, in essence, that's what you have to do in business culture. So we bought a business about 2 years ago, a healthcare business, and my partner, who runs the business, he had to go in and change the whole culture. So as you may know, in healthcare, the biggest issue is recruitment. And now our business is a place where people choose to come to. They want to come to because the culture in our side of our business allows us to deliver wonderful care to all our customers. But that's all done by the people, right? And having the right culture in your business, right? Another example would have been this. I went into a company around 2011, real estate company in Spain, and they hadn't sold a property, or maybe sold one property in a year, but it was a very small number. And I basically had to go in and build a culture for the sales team to be able to sell again. But I also had to put the building blocks in place. So I had to put the lead generation in place, the telemarketing in place, and then the sales force in place, and create an environment where everybody could be successful. And within 3 months, we were basically flying. We were selling properties again, and the business was on an upward trajectory. And that's all about changing the culture, the tactics, the strategies, the systems. It's a whole range of things, but it all starts from a business culture. And as I said, you only have to look at the England cricket team, Liverpool Football Club. There are many examples of any other sports teams around the world about how just changing the mindset can change your business. So if your business is struggling and doesn't have the right approach or the right mindset, that's something you can address. You can get the right people in to help you do that, right? And that's really the lesson for business owners from this video. So I hope you like the video. If you do, please hit the like button. Please subscribe to the video channel and hit the notification bell so you can receive more video content like this.
Thanks for watching the video, and please feel free to connect with me on my personal website, nickstewart.co. Really looking forward to hearing from you. Bye for now.